Hello, everyone. Thank you, Father, for allowing me to see another wonderful and amazing day. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens. My name is Joyce McTeer, and I am the owner and operator of LaJoycia Creation Designs. Welcome to another Crafty Vision segment. So in this segment today, I'm going to show y'all how to make a knotted, beaded dangle. We're going to say shabby chic earring, okay? Knotted, beaded, dangle, shabby chic earring. And the thing that I love about this idea is that I'm using some old African print fabric that I'm just putting together. Okay, it does not have to match. None of these pieces matches. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into what you are going to need. The first thing you're going to need is some African print fabric, and you want to cut your fabric about 6 inches long and about a half of an inch thick. 6 inches long, about a half of an inch thick, okay? If they are not all matching, it doesn't matter for this project, okay? It doesn't matter because we're going to be rolling these into knots. So we're going to be making knots, okay? You are going to need some scissors. You're going to need your wire cutters, your round nose pliers, and you're going to need 8 pieces, okay? So you're going to need a total of 8 pieces of your fabric. You're going to need some 10mm beads, and you're going to approximately need about 8 beads altogether. You're going to need a piece of 12 gauge aluminum wire. This I cut really, this is really long. It's not necessary for you to have yours as long as this, okay? You can do a piece maybe 12 or 13 inches. This I cut 21 inches. I will not be using all of this, okay? I did cut this for another project, so that is completely why I'm using this, but you can cut your wire about 13, I'm gonna say about 12 to 13 inches long, okay? But this I cut for another project. So that is why I'm using this, okay? You're gonna also need some yarn. You can use whatever color yarn that you choose, okay? This is a beginner's friendly video. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the very first thing that we are going to do in this project is we're going to tie our knots. So you're going to take one piece of your fabric, okay? You're going to do this with it, kind of like bunch it together. And then you're going to take your piece and you're going to come here and you're just going to tie it, okay? You're going to tie it one time like this. Make sure it's nice and tight. Then you're going to come back this way with it. Okay, and then you're going to come back this way with it. So you turn your knot, you're doing this 3 times, okay? Now, every time you tie your knot, you're going to add a bead. So you're going to slide your bead down, all right? We're going to do another one, and then I'm going to go ahead and just add everything on so we can get to the next step. But I want you all to see exactly what I'm doing so that yours can come out the same exact way. Same thing, come here, you tie your knot, just like that. You go back behind it, tie another knot, and come to the front and you tie your 3rd knot. And then you add on your bead. So every time you tie your knots, you add on your beads. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add all of these on, and then we're going to get to the next step. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your yarn And I have a lot of it here. I'm not even gonna really be using that much. I just gotta make sure I have enough. Okay, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna tie a knot in your yarn. So you're gonna take it and put it on your wire, and you're just gonna come here and tie a knot just like that. Okay, and then you're gonna tie another knot. So you're gonna tie it twice, just like that. This piece, don't worry about that. That's what that's supposed to be. Now the very next thing you're going to do is you're going to take and you're going to bring all of these down. You're going to bring all these down just like that. Okay. And one by one, you are going to be wrapping it with the yarn. So this piece should be here. You're going to take your first piece of yarn, you're going to bring it over your knotted bead, and then you're going to wrap it approximately 10 times, okay? So you're going to do this right here. You're going to go 1. Now this is the part that may get you. And you only do this, you only wrap it 10 times twice. You wrap it 10 times at the beginning and you wrap it 10 times at the end. Okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Wait a minute, y'all. 8, 9, 10. Now when you get to your 10th one, you're going to pull your bead up like that. Okay? This is what you should have. Once you pull your bead up, you're going to wrap that over your bead. But you're going to do that 5 times. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you only do that 5 times. Now when you get to your 5th one, you push this up and then you bring this over and you're going to wrap that 5 times. So from here on out, you will be wrapping each one of these, including your beads, 5 times. When you get all the way down to the very end, you do it 10 times, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this because this is time consuming, and then I'm gonna come back. Okay, y'all, so as you can see, I'm down to my last one. Now when you get here, you wanna wrap it 10 times, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? And then I'm gonna take and bring this down and bring this over. And when I get here, I'm gonna wrap it 1 time and I'm gonna cut the string and I'm gonna tie it in a knot. just like that. Let's see what I'm doing. Trying to hold it as tight as I can get it. Tie it, and then I'm going to tie it one more time. Like that. All right? Just like that. Okay, and if you need to, for good measures, tie it one more time. Okay? Yeah, let me, all right. All right, I think I did it enough. Okay, so now I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna snip this off like that. And now all you're gonna have is, this is how it's gonna look. Yeah, it's gonna look weird, but it's all good. So now what you wanna do is, you wanna go, and I forgot to mention that if you decide to sell these, okay, if you decide to sell these earrings, you wanna make sure that every one of these knots that I'm cutting, you put some type of glue on it. You can go to the Dollar Tree and you can use their glue. Just put a little bit, hit it with a little bit of that glue, and I guarantee that it will not come loose at all. So right now, you see me cutting this. Okay, you want to take each piece and you just want to cut it. So I'm going to be right back. Okay, y'all, so this is pretty much what you should have. This is what it is going to look like. Now, what you want to do is you want to take and bring your piece like this, and your 7th bead should be in the middle. Wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7 beads. So what you want to do is you want to bring these two together like this, and you're going to take your finger and bring that down like that, so that this bead right here, I said 7, number 7th bead, this bead is going to be in the middle. It should be in the middle. You should have 3 beads on each side, and this bead right here should be in the very middle. Now what you want to do next is you're going to come here, you're going to push these down and push them together, and then what you're going to do next, because this is the look I'm going for, you're going to take and start wrapping your wire just like this. And I'm going to wrap my wire 6 times, okay? So that's the first one. That's 2. Amen. Yeah, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When I get to my 6th wrap, I'm going to snip my wire off in the back using my pliers, my wire cutters. Okay, and then for my number 8 bead, I'm going to add that on. See, that's why I said you're not going to need all that wire. I use too much wire. So I'm going to take and slide this down all the way like that. And I'm going to pinch this over and pretty much get rid of some of this wire. It's too much wire, which I knew I wasn't going to be using. All right. And then when you get there, where is my... When you get there, then you're going to make a loop. Come here and make a loop just like that. And this is pretty much what you are going to have. That is your earring. Oh. And then you're going to add on your fish hook. Now, like I said, you can make and create these earrings. It doesn't necessarily have to be with African print fabric, but I choose African print fabric because I have a whole bunch of scraps. So this is my pair, okay? This is what they look like. And please make sure you like, please make sure you comment, and please make sure you share my videos out to your other social media platforms so that other people can view them. But don't forget that if you do decide to sell these, go to the Dollar Tree, get you some of that super glue, and go in where you cut it and just put just a little bit where you cut it, and that is going to keep it from coming loose, okay? You can sell these, you can call them whatever you would like to. And so with that being said, I want to say thank y'all so very much for taking out the time to watch these how to make crafts. Y'all have a wonderful and amazing day. And until my next upload, peace and blessings. See ya.